Susan Trautman, Executive Director for Great Rivers Greenway District. Providing transportation options is an important way that we make St. Louis a better place to live. We do that two ways. One, working with off-street trails, connecting neighborhoods to other communities, to institutions, to work centers. But we also have an on-street program helping to develop a system of on-street bikeways throughout St. Louis City, St. Louis County, and St. Charles County. And we know in the last year we've had over 2 million users on the greenways in and of themselves. And one in particular, the St. Vincent Greenway, we know pedestrians are using it to connect to transit. So that's an important part of what we do, is working with our partners, whether it's transportation departments or Metro, making sure that what we're building is part of the total transportation options for the St. Louis region. So in the last 10 years, Great Rivers Greenway has built 110 miles of greenways, parks, and trails. The trails are giving people transportation access that they never had before. And when we first started working, people were very much, not in my backyard. Now, everyone wants it. In fact, they want more than we can deliver. We know at Great Rivers Greenway, in the next 5 years alone, we have $200 million worth of projects. We're great at leveraging our money against federal transportation grants, but they've really diminished. That means our projects are going to be reduced. That impacts everybody, and it certainly impacts the quality of life in St. Louis. So having access to carpooling, to transit, is all really important. And Great Rivers Greenway really works hard in partnership with the other transportation agencies. So if there's reduced funding, it impacts everyone. So when I look at both federal and state funding and it's diminishing, and I think there's a lack of understanding about what multimodal transportation options are in terms of providing people trail access, on-street bike facilities, but it's that access piece that is so important. And when we don't have federal funding, state funding to help support what we're doing here locally, well, that diminishes the experience for everyone.